Hey, second grade, Miss Shannon here to tell you about our genre of the week. This week, we will be reading stories that are dramas. What is a drama? A drama is a play that can be acted out on stage. A drama has parts that characters speak aloud, and a drama can have a lesson to be learned for the reader. Here's an example of story structure for a drama. We noted earlier in the previous slide that drama has parts where characters speak aloud. So I can see that on this page that each character has dialogue. Remember that dialogue is the words that each character says in a drama. We hopefully are familiar with dialogue because you might have included dialogue in your personal narrative stories. So once again, dialogue is when a character is speaking. For this activity, you will need your Turn practice book and turn to page 187. We will be completing this page together. So go ahead and pause this video while you find the page and then press play when you're ready to move on. We are going to read a story titled Bear's Stumpy Tale. Now, this will be a drama if it has characters that speak aloud using dialogue, parts that people can act out, and has a lesson to be learned at the end. Now, most of the stories or dramas that we will be reading this week are also folk tales. Okay? Folk tales are stories that are passed down from generation to generation. They usually give a reason for something that has occurred in nature. So let's read Bear's Stumpy Tale. The two characters in this story are Fox and Bear. You will notice that some of the words are written in parentheses. The words in parentheses show the actions of our characters. Let's read. Fox. Bear, drop your tail in this hole in the ice. You can catch fish that way. Bear sits to put his tail in the ice. Bear. My tail is cold. I'm getting up now. Bear gets up. His tail snaps off. Now he has a stumpy tail. Oh man, second graders. So the bear stuck his tail in the ice because Fox told him to. And when he tried to stand up, his tail snapped off. This is a folktale that tries to explain why bears have short tails. Do you think this story is true, second graders, or is it made up? Let's answer some of our questions. Number 1, how do you know this is a drama? How do we know that this piece of writing is a drama? Let's go back and look at the story. Well, I remember that a drama has dialogue and parts where characters speak aloud. In this story, I can see that both Fox and Bear have speaking parts or dialogue. That shows that this is a drama. It can be acted out. Someone can play the character of Fox or Bear. So we could say in a complete sentence, this is a drama because it has parts that characters speak aloud. Press pause as you write your sentence and press play when you're ready to move on to number 2. Okay, number 2. Why does Bear drop his tail into the hole of ice? Do you remember? Why did he do that? Let's look. That's right, someone told him to. Fox. Fox told him to put his tail in the hole in the ice because he could catch fish that way. kind of like using his tail as a fishing pole. Do you think that Fox was being truthful with Bear, that he could really catch fish that way? I'm not so sure. But that is why he did it. Bear drops his tail into the hole because Fox tells him he can catch fish that way. So, second graders, I hope you noticed that I went back to the text and underlined or circled the exact place where I could find my answer. It's important that you do that in your story to show that you can prove there is text evidence to support your answers. Press pause if you need to, and then play when you're ready to move on to number 3. Okay, you guessed it. Number 3 was all yours. The question is, what lesson does Bear learn about Fox? Do you think the fox was being kind and truthful to Bear when he told him to put his tail in the ice? Or do you think that maybe Fox knew that would happen? Think about that. What lesson do you think Bear learned about Fox? Do you think that Bear should trust Fox in the future and listen to him next time? I don't know. I want you to write out in a complete sentence the lesson you think Bear learned about Fox. When you are finished, you will take a picture of 187 and upload it in the green box to the side. I appreciate your hard work today, and I'll be interested to see what lesson you think Bear learned about Fox. Have a great afternoon.